For any Pakistani dreaming of visiting Italy in 2025, the journey begins with understanding the correct visa process. Italy is part of the Schengen area, a group of European countries with a common visa policy. This means you will need to apply for a Schengen visa to enter. The first and most crucial step is to determine the purpose of your travel, as this will decide the type of visa you need. If you are planning a holiday, visiting famous sites like the Colosseum or the canals of Venice for a period of up to 90 days, you will apply for a short-term Type C tourist visa. This is the most common choice for travelers and tourists. If your plans are for a longer duration, such as for higher education, employment, or to join a family member living in Italy, a different visa is required. In these cases, you would apply for a long-term Type D national visa. This visa is designed for stays longer than 90 days and has its own specific set of requirements and procedures. It is very important to choose the correct visa category from the start, because all the documents you gather will need to support the purpose of your visit. Applying for the wrong type of visa will almost certainly lead to a refusal, wasting your time and money, so research carefully. Once you have identified the right visa type, you must begin collecting your documents. This is the most time-consuming part of the process and requires great attention to detail. You will need to fill out the official visa application form, which can usually be downloaded from the Italian Embassy's website or its official visa application partner in Pakistan. Make sure you fill it out completely and accurately, without any mistakes. Alongside the form, you will need a valid Pakistani passport. Your passport must have at least 2 blank pages and should be valid for at least 3 months after your planned departure date from Italy. The next step is to secure an appointment to submit your application. In Pakistan, the Italian government has outsourced the initial application process to official visa application centers like VFS Global or Jerry's. You cannot simply walk into the embassy. You must book an appointment online through their official websites. These appointments can be hard to get, especially during peak travel seasons like summer, so it is highly recommended to book your slot at least 1 or 2 months before your intended travel date. Delaying this step can disrupt your entire travel plan, so be proactive and secure your appointment early. After securing your appointment, your main focus should be on preparing a complete and convincing set of documents. This file is your only chance to prove your case to the visa officer. The core documents include a signed visa application form, your valid passport, and 2 recent passport-sized photographs that meet Schengen specifications. You must also provide a detailed travel itinerary, which includes confirmed flight reservations. It is advisable to book refundable flight tickets, just in case your visa gets delayed or refused. Additionally, you need proof of accommodation for your entire stay in Italy, which can be confirmed hotel bookings or an official invitation letter if you are staying with friends or family. Beyond travel plans, you must demonstrate strong ties to Pakistan, which proves your intention to return home after your trip. This is a very critical part of the application. You can show this by providing a letter from your employer stating your position, salary, and approved leave dates. A no objection certificate or NOC from your company or university is also very important. If you own property or have a family in Pakistan, including documents like property deeds or a family registration certificate, also known as FRC, can strengthen your application significantly. The embassy needs to be confident that you have compelling reasons to come back to Pakistan. Another mandatory requirement is Schengen-approved travel medical insurance. This is not just any insurance policy. It must provide a minimum coverage of €30,000 for medical emergencies and repatriation, and it must be valid for the entire Schengen area for the full duration of your stay. You can easily purchase such policies from various reputable insurance companies in Pakistan. When you submit your application, you will also need to provide your biometric data, which includes fingerprints and a digital photograph. This is done at the visa application center on the day of your appointment. Your biometrics are then stored in the system and are valid for 59 months. Finally, you will need to pay the required fees. The Schengen visa fee for an adult is currently €90, which is approximately 27,500 Pakistani rupees, though this amount can change based on the exchange rate. There is also a service fee charged by the Visa Application Center, either VFS Global or Jerry's, which is typically around 3,000 to 9,000 rupees. These fees are non-refundable, meaning you will not get your money back, even if your visa application is rejected. Therefore, it is essential to ensure your application is as perfect as possible before submission. After submitting everything, the standard processing time is around 15 calendar days, but it can take longer. Planning a trip to Italy involves carefully managing your finances, starting with the visa application itself. The most significant financial proof you need to provide is evidence of sufficient funds to cover your entire trip. The Italian authorities require you to show you have enough money to support yourself. As a general guideline, you should be able to prove access to at least €50 per day of your stay. This is demonstrated through your bank statements from the last 6 months, showing a consistent and healthy balance. It is not wise to deposit a large sum of money just before applying, as this can look suspicious to the visa officer. Once the visa is secured, the next major expense is your air travel. A round-trip economy class ticket from major Pakistani cities like Karachi, Islamabad, or Lahore to Rome or Milan can cost anywhere between 180,000 and 350,000 rupees. Prices vary greatly depending on the airline, the time of booking, and the travel season. To get the best deals, it is highly recommended to book your flights at least 2 to 3 months in advance. Traveling during the off-peak season, such as in spring or autumn, can also help you find cheaper fares compared to the busy summer months of June to August. Accommodation will be another significant portion of your budget. Italy offers a wide range of options to suit every budget. For travelers looking to save money, hostels are a great choice, with prices ranging from 30 to 50 euros, or about 9,000 to 15,000 rupees per night. For those seeking more comfort, mid-range hotels typically cost between 80 and 150 euros, which is around 24,000 to 45,000 rupees per night. Booking your accommodation well in advance, especially in popular cities like Rome, Florence, and Venice, is crucial to secure good prices and locations. Websites like Booking.com and Airbnb are excellent resources for finding and booking your stay. Finally, you need to budget for your daily expenses in Italy. This includes food, local transportation, and entrance fees to tourist attractions. A reasonable daily budget for a traveler would be around 50 to 70 euros, or 15,000 to 21,000 rupees. You can save money on food by eating at local trattorias instead of tourist-heavy restaurants, and by buying snacks and drinks from supermarkets. For transportation, cities like Rome and Milan have efficient public transport systems, and buying a multi-day pass is often more economical than paying for single tickets. Keep some cash with you, as smaller shops may not accept credit cards. Congratulations! Your visa has been approved. The Italian visa will be stamped on a page in your passport. Before you pack your bags, double-check the visa sticker carefully. Make sure your name, passport number, and the validity dates are all correct. The visa will state the number of days you are allowed to stay and are valid until date, which is the last day you can be in the Schengen area. It is very important not to overstay your visa, as this can lead to fines, deportation, and a ban on future travel to Europe. Pack all your important documents in your hand luggage, not your checked-in baggage. When you arrive at an airport in Italy, you will have to go through immigration control. Even with a valid visa, entry is not guaranteed. The border officer has the final say. Be prepared to answer questions about your trip, such as your purpose of visit, where you are staying, and when you plan to return. It is highly advisable to carry copies of all the documents you submitted for your visa application. This includes your return flight ticket, hotel booking confirmations, travel insurance policy, and proof of funds. Presenting these documents confidently can make your entry process smooth and hassle-free. Once you are in Italy, embrace the culture, but also be mindful of local rules and customs. Politeness goes a long way. Learning a few basic Italian phrases like buongiorno, which means good morning, and grazie, which means thank you, will be appreciated by locals. Be aware of your surroundings, especially in crowded tourist areas, to avoid pickpockets. Keep your passport and valuables in a safe place like your hotel safe, and carry a photocopy or a digital picture of your passport with you for identification. Understanding the public transportation system will also make your travel between cities and within them much easier and more affordable. Finally, enjoy every moment of your Italian journey. From the ancient history of Rome to the romantic canals of Venice and the stunning art of Florence, Italy offers an unforgettable experience. Take lots of pictures, try the delicious local food, and immerse yourself in the vibrant atmosphere. A trip to Italy is a dream for many, and with careful planning and preparation, your dream can become a wonderful reality. Follow these guidelines, stay organized, and you will be well on your way to exploring one of the most beautiful countries in the world. Buon viaggio!